Good morning, I'm Bill Vaught.
And I'm Michael Mitlicki. And welcome to a special scary edition of WHorld Report. Boo!
Ah!
We've decided to come as each other this year because we've run out of cleverness.
And lost our imaginations.
I cried.
Yes, he did. And now to the news. Today's top story. Why won't last year's seniors leave? The class of 2006 was a somewhat unimpressive one, to say the least, and they seem never to be able to leave high school. For instance, Kyle English showed up to school in uniform for truly no apparent reason. And so I asked a couple of my fellow classmates why last year's seniors won't leave. Have you noticed that last year's seniors have been around this school often?
Yes.
Now, why do you think that is?
Because they like coming back and seeing all the teachers and all their old friends.
You're calling their friends old.
Yes.
Why do you feel last year's seniors never leave the school?
Because they have no life.
Do you expect to leave the school when you're finished here?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we have some varying opinions of why they won't leave. Well, all I can say is that one thing is for sure. I can't wait to get out of here. Back to you, Will.
And now, the rundown.
The lower school will be having its annual Halloween parade today. So far, the count is up to 14 SpongeBobs, 17 ninja injuries, and 12 are still missing.
The middle school is collecting eyeglasses and winter coats until November 2nd. They are going to donate them to the local Lions Club, where they plan to burn them for heat.
Seniors must have their yearbook pages in by tomorrow to the editorial staff of the yearbook. The race for the dedication has begun. So far, the front runners are Nelson Mandela, John Lennon, and Mr. Howard. Wait.
Members of the senior class will go to visit the Bodies exhibit in New York City, because up to this point, they were just too well adjusted.
It's getting to be that time of year again, where people are much friendlier and little kids' eyes light up. That's right. It's mating season for deer.
The lower school students aren't the only ones who are dressing up for this Halloween. It is customary for the senior class to also dress up, and many of the upper school students will do so as well. For the record, pirates are not funny. My grandfather was killed by a man who tried to steal the goods from his ship. It is believed by historians that this pirate killed my grandfather.
Recently, sophomores and juniors took the PSATs. When asked about how they did, one sophomore quoted Mr. Wyatt in saying, "Those test makers in Princeton ain't your friends. Those sons of..."
John Campbell was named Rotary Club Senior of the Month after a tight election. His duties include doing whatever the underclassmen want and doing everyone's homework. Just ask him. He won't mind.
And that's the rundown. Will?
Thank you, Will. We'll be right back.
This is Ma's Diner, found locally in historic New Jersey. We have food for all tastes. This week's specials include green eggs and ham with Catcher in the Rye toast, the Diary of Anne and Franks and beans, of mice and manwiches, and chocolate war cheesecake. They're not only delicious, they're a good read.
Hi, I'm TV's Mike Mitlicki, and I'm here to give you some Halloween safety tips. Statistics prove that most homicide victims are killed by people who know them. So this year, only take candy from strangers. And remember, if you're gonna bob for apples, make sure a lifeguard is around. we wouldn't want you to drown. If you're not doing the party scene or going trick-or-treating, you can spice up your own trick-or-treat bowl for the kids who come to your door. Remember, they love shiny objects, so make it special by adding razor blades and syringes. And let's not forget the true meaning of Halloween, to find ourselves in a diabetic coma. Thank you.
And we're back. Now here's Coach Frankie with the weather.
Oh, what a surprise! Well, let me give you your Halloween forecast since you're here. The temperatures will be in the upper 60s, sunny skies, showers coming in Wednesday night, so get your umbrellas ready. And it looks like sunny skies for the rest of the week ahead. So, back to you in the studio, and let me get back to my business here.
Thank you, Coach Frankie.
That brings us to the end of today's news broadcast. We would like to remind you to have a safe Halloween, and don't forget to tell people that you are collecting for UNICEF. After all, it is a quick way to make some easy money for yourself.
Did you just say that?
Yes, I say what I feel.
Anyway, remember, there are some things that we know that you don't know. And if you tune in next week, you will find out the things that we know that you don't know. Thank you, and goodbye.